So I realized some web developers use a function called map when working in web development. But whenever asked about it, don't know how to explain it, or in some cases, don't know exactly how it works. And by the way, the function map is a function that's built into JavaScript programming, not web development. So let's see how it works. So in my JavaScript file, let's say I want to create an array, just called array, and assign it an array with elements 1, 2, and 3. After that, let me just print it, my console, inside here, array. Now if I run it, it printed the array, which is of length 3 with the elements of 1, 2, and 3. Now, next, if I want to use console.log array.map function. Now there's a problem here. See, if I run it, it printed the first array, then it gave me an exception telling me that undefined is not a function. That's because the function map doesn't work without a parameter. Now the parameter of this function is a callback function. A callback function is a function which I can define below here. I can define a function here, then call this function inside map, or I can use something in JavaScript which is a pointer function that returns a value. So I made a pointer function that just returns the value of 1. Now if I run it, okay, at first printed my array, and second it printed an array that's returned by the function map with the 3 values of 1. That's because the function map iterated depending on the length of array and assigned each element to 1 before returning this array, so that this array can be printed in the console. That's how it works. So let's say I want this pointer function to have a parameter. Let me call it value. If I run it, okay, this pointer function value returns 1. Let's say I want to make it return value by itself. It returned another function, but this time this is a function that's a copy of the first function. That's because while map iterates through the array function, the parameter of this callback function is equal to each and every value of each element. So I can just remove these parentheses, and let me say I want to take value and return value plus 2, let's say. Now if I run it, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Great. Now let me comment this. Let me start by creating an empty array, call it temp. Inside, creating a for loop, so let I equal 0, I less than array dot length, and I plus plus. And in here, set temp of I equal to array I, what do I use here, plus 2. Let me use plus 3 here. Okay, and at the end of this loop I want a console dot log the array temp. Now if I run it, this is the result. And if I comment this and go back here, remove the comment, what I'll use here, +3 +4, let's say 1 2 3 5 6 7. So with all this, I simplified the process just by typing this. And so this is how the function map works in JavaScript. Follow for more tips.